No, they're not. They're fine. Good morning.
Oh, my head's getting cut off.
Uh-oh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I feels weird not to have something in my ears because Nathan and I are usually we're somewhere else, but Nathan and I are in the studio today. We're together.
Woo!
Yay! Happy Cyber Monday.
Happy Cyber Monday.
Yes.
We hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving.
Yes. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Melody. And this is Nathan, and we are here at the CutterPillar Studios. It's been a minute since I've been in the studio. I've been going from my home studio a lot lately, which has been so much fun. I almost forgot how to drive to the studio this morning.
Almost. If everybody's coming, let us know where you're joining from.
Yes.
Really quick. Melody has been doing a lot of the streaming from her own home studio.
I have.
Which is what she set up here, about a month ago?
About a month ago.
About a month ago, and has had that going on.
Yeah.
And then Keisha, if you've joined us here with some of the lives that we had with part of the VIP we did with part of Black Friday, post Black Friday. Well, not post. This is post.
Yeah,
Black Friday.
Lisa was just over on SMP.
Hello from Wyoming, Milwaukee,
Wisconsin.
Let us know where you're joining from.
Awesome. I was reading through some of your comments a little earlier while we were waiting to go up. Some of you got some snow. Which
I had snow.
We had a little light snow at my house, just a little bit. Nathan lives in a little bit higher elevation than I do, so he gets snow before I do here.
Fort Worth area.
But I got a little dusting of snow on the grass and just wet on my
your concrete there.
On my concrete there over the weekend.
Good.
So I didn't get a lot. So
today's a big day. If you're joining us, let's do this as we also begin. Let us know where you're coming from. We have a lot of people coming from different areas throughout the U.S. We know a couple people join us from outside of the U.S. We did send a text message this morning, so we're hoping that came. We did an early bird one, just so you know. It was I'm not sure if Eric can put in the chat. I want to say it was around 4 or 5 a.m. I'm like, hey, let's just do something early. A lot of our group is probably up. I just know, depending on where you're at in life, sometimes
you get to wake up.
Sleep.
You get to wake up and think of us, which is never a bad thing.
And then we also did an email. If you're here with us live, just so you know, we're going to be giving away over $1,000 today. You're going to want to stick with us.
Yeah.
We're going to give away, in essence, an entire all-in bundle, but we're going to give away different parts and pieces as we go throughout the day, because today we're going to be talking about, and we'll show you on the website, and we're going to show you the specials that we have that will keep you wanting to come back for our 12 days of Christmas, because this is an odd day.
This is a weird day. It's a little bit weird because usually, as you know, we're in the business of product and things like that. Usually you've got your Black Friday extravaganzas that we've had the last couple of weeks. We've had so much fun doing lives and everything for all of that. And then we have Cyber Monday. And usually that'll happen in the month of November, because Thanksgiving is usually a few days earlier than it was this year.
Yeah.
But today is Cyber Monday and day one of our 12 days of Christmas.
So
and the first day of December.
We're doubling down in
with
what this is. 12 days, first day of December. Last year, I want to say I went clear through Wednesday. So sometimes you have a chance to extend Black Friday.
Yeah.
Black Friday's over. We hope you were able to
Friday's over.
Hope you were able to take advantage of that. We saw a lot of people diving in, but what we wanted to do in part of the 12 days is we're changing the way we're doing a few specials. If you're with us today, thank you. Hi, as you're coming in from California, and Diane and Syracuse. Let us know again where you're coming back in.
Email got me here. I love that. That's great.
Wonderful. 2 thumbs up. I'm glad with the email. We did just do a blast on that.
Yes.
And we are doing giveaways. So the people that are with us today live, you have just a better chance to win, because we have a smaller kind of a group that we'll be talking to, and we're going to ask for your patience. Some of you are new. Maybe you haven't seen all of the CutterPillar extravaganza that we've got going on, the products, how they solve some of your biggest challenges. We like to say when the sun goes down, a lot of people, and they're crafting, their quilting, their sewing has to kind of change. And we also know that as we continue to do our crafts, our eyes don't always stay the same. This is my quick story.
My eyes are getting worse.
My wife the other day. So it was evening time, and I was looking at my watch. My watch is a little bit small for most people.
Yeah.
And it was dark and it was dim. I was like, what's the day? And she's like, here. And she hands me
the readers.
The readers. there you go. So we got the readers, and I was like,
shocking how different it is, right?
I was like, dang. I was like, shoot, I can see that dim light. The reason I bring that up is you might be in the same situation.
Yes.
Lighting is so important. And so today we'll talk about why that helps.
Well, and I like to always say, it's funny because like I'll be on my phone and I'm like, oh, I got to get my readers out. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to, because it's just a thing between me and my husband. He's been wearing readers for years and years and years. And I'm like, I don't have to do that.
You're
yet.
like,
I really do. But like, as soon as you're on your phone and you like, oh, well, let me just make that light brighter. And then I don't need the readers anymore.
Yeah, that helps.
it's kind of like that for us with the CutterPillar products. And so for those of you that haven't seen them before, we're excited to show you. And for those of you that have, we're excited that you're here to have fun with us today.
Let's do this. Remember, today it's a pretty short agenda. Okay.
Yes.
We're really going to give away all of the pieces of the all-in bundle. So in essence, we're going to demonstrate the all-in, and then we're going to do a giveaway for that part. We're going to demonstrate the next piece of the all-in bundle, then we're going to give it away. We're going to demonstrate, we're going to give it away, we're going to demonstrate, we're going to give it away.
Yes.
That's what today's about. We're going to talk about what the 12 days of Christmas is,
Yes.
meaning what does that look like so that you can look, I'll show you on our website, so you
Yep.
can keep an eye on that every single day, because we have new gifts being unlocked every single day.
Yep.
And outside of that, I want to just do this to start with, because what we talked about is today is to do more giveaways than what we normally would do, because
Yes.
it's combo Cyber Monday.
And it's our
and
first
12
day
days.
of 12
So
days.
let's do this. Let's go ahead and start with a giveaway, and then let's get
Readers are live.
into this part. What is it?
Readers
Team
are live.
Readers? Yes, there you go.
Team readers. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Team readers.
And again,
team
as you're
glasses
coming
usually.
in, we're going to do a giveaway. Be with us, and as we're going to demonstrate the all-in bundle, we're going to do a giveaway.
Yes.
We have a couple extra giveaways that are also just not the bundle. I think we are going to do a couple gift cards.
Sure.
I thought we had,
Yeah.
like, Eric, you can help us out on that.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
with me.
Thumbs
I
up.
think
Yes,
a
we are. No,
couple
yes,
gift
we are.
cards and some other things that
Guys,
we're giving away.
Guys, listen, bear with me today. I was working a lot over the weekend for it being Black Friday, and a lot of chaos and a lot of fun stuff we did over the weekend. For those of you that were able to capitalize on all the fun things we did over the weekend, we have some products that sold out, completely sold out, or no longer on our website over Black Friday weekend. So that's just to remember, like, when we're doing stuff, like, you never know how things are going to last. So that was fun too, but it was a lot. And so this morning, and I haven't been into the office, I've been doing it from my home. For those of you that have seen me, I've been doing it from my home. My whole timing this morning of when I needed to get up and when I needed to get ready, when I needed to leave the house, a little discombobulated, but that's okay. We do have gift cards to give away, as well as all the products to give away. We also want to explain to you guys how our 12 days of Christmas is going to work.
Let's
So,
do this. Let's
yeah.
give away something for those who are with us so that they feel the urge to stay with us, because we're going to give away more.
Yes.
Then let's talk about the 12 days so they can understand what to expect based on today and the next 12 days.
Yes.
And how to take advantage of the special 12 days.
Yeah. Then we can
We're
dive
gonna
into
then
the
dive
products.
into it. Let's do some more demos and some more giveaways. That's really
Okay.
what we wanted.
Yes.
I was thinking about this. It was last week, and everybody knows, like, the big hubbub is Black, right?
Yes.
I'm like, well, we have to bring people back for December.
Yes.
There's a lot of more
Which
things
is the
going
next
on.
day. Yeah.
And we were trying to decide how in the world do we do this. I said, Eric, we just need to give away more stuff on Monday. Let's just do more giveaways.
Let's do more.
more
Santa
giveaways.
Nathan, like Eric just
So we're
said
just
in the
giving
chat,
away more
Santa
today.
Nathan is here. I should have given him my Santa hat because Santa Nathan
I
is
should have
here
brought
today.
mine.
Santa
Maybe
Nathan
if
is
I
here.
do another live, which we'll do, I'll bring in
You
my
never know what
hat
happens
with my
with
Santa beard
Nathan.
that I have as part
Let's hi Libby. Hi Libby. I love Libby. Libby, I see at the shows. She works at
wonderful.
the All About Blanks booth with our good friends, and she's one of our good friends, and I love Libby.
Wonderful. Again, if you're joining us, let us know where you're from. We're going to go ahead and do a first giveaway. How we're going to do this, because this is live.
Giveaways are all live. Yeah.
I want everybody, again, I'm going to give you a minute to look at this, because, and again, I want to be careful, because everybody's like, we throw in a million different things and there ends up with a million ones.
Yeah.
Is we don't have another way to do this, because there was no registration for this.
Right.
event.
Not for this one. No,
And
because
so-
we registered for Black
Yeah,
Friday.
so
we did-
legitimately what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to ask a question. We're going to make that easy for you to respond. So if you would find your comment button on your screen, if you're on your mobile,
Yes.
find where the comment button is so that you can comment. And right now we have a lot of people letting us know where you're joining from. That's a great way to know where the comment button is.
Yes.
On your desktop or your laptop, same thing. Make sure you find the comment button so that you know where that's at, because we don't have another way to know who's with us live so that we can pick. And so how we do that is we're normally going to look at, and just Eric, so you're kind of following me. We end up with people on Facebook. We end up with people on YouTube. We have a couple different channels on YouTube. We have Nook and Notion. We also have our CutterPillar as well. So if you're there and if you're with us and you're joining, just know that we're going to do this through comments. And then Eric randomly, because he legitimately closes his eyes and he'll scroll up and down the banner, we're going to select somebody as a winner from what this is. And we're going to do this several times. So
yes. So stick
stay
around.
with us. Keep your thumbs and your index fingers ready for the comments. Right now, just to warm up, what we've asked everybody to do is just let us know where you're joining from. We have people from all over: North Dakota,
Texas, North Dakota, Pennsylvania. I used to live there.
Godley, Texas,
Texas.
all over.
So much
We've
fun.
got people Tennessee, California. We've got people from all over. So
San Diego.
thanks
I'd like
for
to
letting
do
us
San
know.
Diego. It's cold here today.
It is cold, freezing,
today.
snow on the ground. If you've
Yeah.
joined us, with that, let's give away. So what do we give away? I want to give away.
Let's start with the gift card. Or should we start with the product?
No,
let's start with the gift card.
Now, really quick, Eric, can you bring up how they're going to have to redeem this? Let's put on the screen the email that you'll need to email your name.
Yes, email support@cutterpillar.com. If you hear your name as a winner, email support@cutterpillar.com with what you won. And either I will send you your gift card or I will send you the product. Either way. So if you're winning a product, make sure you send it to support@cutterpillar.com with your address and what you won. If it's a gift card, I'll get your email because you'll have to send me your email, and I'll email you your gift card that you can use on anything on CutterPillar.com.
Cool. Let's do this. Let's give away 2 different variations right now on gift cards. Let's do a $50 gift card to anybody who does the first. Let's do a 50, then let's do a $20 gift card.
25. It has to be 25. 25 or 50.
Let's do a 50.
Santa Nathan bumped up our gift cards just then, you guys. Santa Nathan just
bumped
it.
That's me. We probably don't even have that created. So Melanie,
no, we do. It's fine.
Make that created
no, we do.
End.
We do.
So here's what we're going to do.
Yep.
And this is going to be a simple one. Okay. There is no right or wrong. All I want you to tell me is what was your favorite Thanksgiving or your favorite celebratory dish that you had last week.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite dish. It might have been turkey. Mine's weird.
Okay, I have a funny story. Go ahead.
Canned cranberry.
Oh, my husband loves that stuff.
I do not like the chunked cranberry.
I can't stand it. It creeps me out.
It's kind of
creeps me out.
I just slice it and then I just tonk. So
my husband loves that too. So I usually do Thanksgiving at my house. I've been living for the last 25 years with my parents have lived with us. And so we've been kind of home based. But this year, all of my extended family went somewhere else. One of my children went somewhere else. So I only had myself, my husband, my son, and my oldest daughter. My grandson went with his other side of the family to Arizona. And so I'm like, I'm just going to pare down. We're not going to do all the things. We bought a honey baked ham. I'm like, I'm just going to make mashed potatoes. The funniest thing, my dad who lives there, he's 89. I don't know if any of you guys caught our last sew along, but my dad popped his head in his little suspenders. It was hilarious. But, he's like, what are we having for dinner tomorrow? And I tell him, and he was like, oh, do you really want mashed potatoes? I was like, yeah, we always do it. Garlic mashed potatoes. I'm pretty good at that. I'm not good at a lot of cooking things, but that I can do. He's like, well, don't you want to make baked potatoes, scoop it all out, mix it with cheese and bacon, sour cream and butter, and put it all back in? Isn't that what you want to have for? I'm like, sure, Dad. If that's what you want to have,
gravy.
Yeah, mash is so much easier.
Yeah.
Mash and gravy, I love. But I was like, okay, fine. Yes, Dad, that's exactly what I want. He's really funny. He doesn't want to be a burden. He doesn't want to ask for things. So he's always like, wouldn't you rather? Don't you really want? And so that's what he did. So I have never made potatoes like that before. But that's what I did. I baked potatoes.
Twice baked?
Kind of twice baked, scooped it all out, mixed all the stuff back in, which kind of turned it into mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it kind of really is. Put it back in.
Put it all back in, put cheese on the top.
Just different way of serving it.
That's what we did.
Okay, here we go. So everybody's been adding what your favorite dish was of last week. We see a lot of people still coming in with what this is.
Yeah.
And Eric, what we're looking to do, we're going to go ahead and draw our first $50 gift card for those that are joining with us live. You're going to want to stay with us because we have several items that we're just going to be giving away over the next hour as we kind of walk through doing a demonstration on today's special. Yep. So let's go ahead. Eric's going to walk through this. Again, he's going to choose any one of the millions of people. I'm seeing all sorts of things from eggnog to ham to cranberry sauces to roasted sweet potatoes. By the way, my quick thing is I always thought that sweet potatoes had marshmallows and it was sweet. I'm not a yam person.
Yeah.
What I realize is if you have like a baked white sweet potato, it's kind of like, no, it's not sweet. It's more like a potato.
Oh.
And I like it chunked. And that's now one of my favorite ways. Rice and a white sweet potato that would be baked is my go-to, by the way. Right. So I did not know that. I always thought it came the way Thanksgiving made it, and I hated it. So
I've always hated it too. I've never eaten it because of that.
Can't do it. So.
Eric's got his eyes closed and he's scrolling through and he's picking a winner for our
You're going to have to scroll a long time. We've had people going for about 20 minutes
for a while.
Here.
Okay, so as soon as Eric puts our winner up on the screen, again, make sure that if you're the winner, you send an email to support@cutterpillar.com and let me know what you won, and I will get that.
Right, and the winner of the $50 gift card is going to be Joy something with corn casserole. So Joy, Joy Freeman. So congratulations!
Congratulations! Yay!
Joy. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We're going to
Send an
do
email.
another one. Let's go ahead and scroll one more time. So if this is the case, you need to send us an email, joy at support at CutterPillar. Let's give away the other $25 gift certificate right now.
Yes.
And that one's going to go to the lucky winner is...
Eric's got his eyes closed again.
All right. And the winner is going to be cranberry sauce from Nancy Skeen. Awesome.
Congratulations, both of you guys. Email me at support@cutterpillar.com.
Nancy Sheen. Email Melody at support@cutterpillar.com.
And let me know what you want, and we'll get those gift cards
Let's
out to you
put
today.
that back on the screen. There we go for everybody. Let's do this while he's showing that. Let me just get in and let's talk about what the special is.
Yes. Well, let's talk about how this is going to work. Yeah. So we decided, for those of you that have followed along with us a lot, we like to put bundles of products together for you. We like to put bundles based on what projects you're working on, whether it's applique bundles, embroidery bundles, all-in bundles, which we're talking about today, best-selling bundles, all those kinds of things. And we love to do that. And it's a really great way to kind of get your CutterPillar products all at once. We've been doing that for a long time. So basically our 12 days of Christmas, we're kind of putting that in your guys' hands this time. So on the 12 days of Christmas, it's basically a build your own bundle extravaganza, I like to call it. So you are going to automatically get a discount depending on how big your shopping cart is, right? No coupon codes needed. You guys do not have to add coupon codes in this case. You just have to, if your shopping cart is $200 or more, you're going to get 10% off automatically in your shopping cart. If your shopping cart is $350 or more, you're going to automatically get 15% extra off in your shopping cart. If your shopping cart is $500 or more, you're going to get an extra 20% off in your shopping cart automatically. You don't have to remember coupon codes. You don't have to find them from your emails or your text messages or anything. That is all going to happen automatically. And also, because we don't like just doing one thing, and also, every single day over our 12 days of Christmas, we have a special that's going to pop up. Today is our all-in bundle special. This all-in bundle special, which we're going to talk about all of the products that come with it in just a minute, is already discounted on our website. You already get $100 off on the bundle. Because this bundle, with that discount, ends up being $1,139, it will automatically bump you into that additional 20% off.
So in essence, you're going to get the $100 off the bundle plus an additional $20 savings on top of that, which is about another over $200 in addition to that. So it's just right around a $300 savings on something like this.
Yes.
Really quick, just so you can see what we have on our screen. This is just the website. So if you go to the main website, you click on the banner up top, it will bring you to these 12 days of deals with endless savings. And you can see today that what we've got going on is today's special is going to be the all-in bundle. And we're going to talk about what we have and how to take advantage of today's special. And again, that's what we're going to be breaking down. Again, as you're with us today, what we've done is we've already taken $100 off this, plus this is going to be an additional 20% automatically. And again, the 12-day specials are just turned on, meaning anything that anybody uses that hits those milestones of 200 or 350 or 500.
200, 350, 500
automatically get the additional discounts.
Automatically there.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to be giving away every single one of the items that we're going to demonstrate right now. If you stay with us, we're going to demonstrate it, give it away, demonstrate the next item, give it away, demonstrate the next item, give it away.
Yeah.
So today is a great day to be here because we are going to be giving away legit. I think it's just over $1,500 of prizes today with those people who are joining us live.
Yeah.
Please make sure to ask us questions as we go through with what's going on.
Yep.
We're going to try to kind of speed through this. If you are new to what this is, we do have several informational pieces that talk about and break this down again on the website. This video will exist on YouTube, so go back through and take a look at this as well. And then make sure to ask any questions that you might have that we can help clarify as we get through part of what the bundle includes.
Yes, and through the 12 days, we are going to go live every morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So it's not going to be always us together. It's going to be all of our team is joining in on the fun, which is super great. But every morning at 10 a.m. is when we're going to reveal the next day's special. But that 10%, 15%, 20% off is going to be good all of the days. So that's going to go through the entire 12 days.
It's going to be on through the 12 days. So
we do have a quick question. Do you have any of replacement blades for the cutters? Unfortunately, right now,
let's just be clear. Right now, that must be the paper
for
trimmers.
the paper trimmers, yes. Yes,
as we don't have rotary cutters, so this would be the paper trimmers.
So right now we do not. We have had an issue in sourcing those. It started with the tariff
fine. Just be
wars.
simple. The answer is no right
the
now.
answer is no right
All
now.
right,
With
we're
the
good.
tariff wars, we couldn't get them.
Good
So,
to go.
but they're kind of self-maintaining, so you can sharpen it yourself. There's some videos on our website in the FAQs for that, so
Great.
you can just kind of resharpen it up yourself.
All right.
So do that. So yeah. So I think for our all-in bundle, we're going to go biggest to smallest.
Okay. And again, let me just bring this back up on the screen so you can kind of see what we're looking at. This is the all-in bundle, and we're going to, again, go through this pretty rapid fire. So stick with us if you are there. And this is going to include everything from the big Ultra, which we have in front of us. Let's just kind of go through and clear each one of those. The bag that the Ultra goes in.
Yes.
How the Ultra comes, the glass mat.
The glass mat.
Which is ideally paired with both the premiums or our standard glow sizes or the Ultra, which is part of this.
Yep.
We end up with the swivel.
Yep.
Which is the rotating cutting mat. We end up with the mini, and the mini has two key pieces to it, which is the mini light board with its cutting mat and the bag for traveling. We also end up with the flip and fold. As part of that, we're ending up with the flex light.
Accessories.
And the flex light with its accessory kits, which is amazing. And then we also have the clamp light, which are all part of this. So you think about Glow Ultra, Ultra Tote, Mini Tote, Flip and Fold 48, tempered glass mats, swivel rotating cutting mat, clamp lights, flex sewing light, and the flex sewing light accessory kit. And all these things come together. And we're also going to be including, which we don't have on here, a free 5 of our fat quarter bundle bags, which have been, okay. So I just shows it on here.
Okay,
so,
we are.
I would probably have to change that if that's the case. So
yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll get that fixed.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
But this is what we've got as far as the all-in bundle. So we're gonna go ahead and have Melody start walking us through what those different pieces are. And partay, there we are.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining us. We're super excited. I understand you wanting it all. This bundle is, as it being the all-in bundle, is kind of the, if you've ever wondered which product you should have for CutterPillar. I mean, obviously you should have them all, but this is kind of the great sort of one of everything. It's great to set up your entire studio with it. I like these kinds of things because I like to not have to think of all the things. I like to just do it all at once. And so this is super great to be able to do that. So first of all, we are going to talk about the Glow Ultra, which is so fantastic. So the Glow Ultra is our biggest light board. It is 19 inches by 26 inches. It has multiple light settings, as all of our light boards do. So there are 4 different light settings on this Glow Ultra. There we go. So there are 4 different light settings on this Glow Ultra. There is off, low, medium, medium high, and high. So on top of this is where you can do all of your pattern tracing. If you are tracing any applique patterns or anything like that, you can do your pattern tracing right on top of here. You can see exactly what you're doing. You can do the tracing. It is made out of acrylic, so it is super durable. It's not glass. It doesn't shatter. None of those issues. It's super durable, and it's made to take the weight of you doing all of the work on it. So we can do pattern tracing on here. Like I said, applique, paper, piecing, embroidery patterns, anything like that. The other thing that's so great.
I didn't get to show them real quick. This looks like from the top down.
Yeah. So you
and let me just show you. I love showing this. Is just, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Normally you're going to try to do some type of a tracing. You have to find some type of a light source because otherwise you're not going to be able to do this. And that's the difference between like literally invisible or completely visible, where we can see every single part of that.
Yeah. And like what we've done before we've had these things is we are like taping it to the sliding glass door. We're sticking a flashlight under the coffee table. When you do those kinds of things, it's really, really hard to do your stuff. When you do it for, when you stick it on the window, then the sun goes down, you have to stop doing your crafting, which is not fun. So it's really great to be able to do all of that right on top of here. The other thing about our light boards, and all of our light boards do this, which is so super great, they come with a translucent self-healing cutting mat. The cutting mat, excuse me, is textured on the back. So the back side has this texture on it. It's hard to kind of see with the...
Yeah, it's not going to be...
Yeah, it's hard to kind of see it with the light. But there's a texture on the back, and that keeps it from sliding around on top of your light board. So it will stay in place when you're doing it. So now you can cut your pieces out right on top. So let's say you're working on... So
I'm just going to quickly show this. This is what it's like without something.
Right.
See how that just slides over the top?
Yes.
Nothing there. When you add, we have the special dual grip system on here that helps just hold that in place. So now it doesn't move and it keeps it nice in place.
So let's say you're working on your project with English paper piece. You want to flip that camera back. When you're working on an English paper piecing or an applique project or anything like that, what you're normally doing when you don't have the light. I'm going to shut this down. When you don't have the light, is you're taking your fabric, right? You're setting it out. You're putting your little piece down, and you're either tracing it out or you're cutting around it, and you're hoping for the best for where that little pattern of your fabric is going to land. But when you do it this way and you've got your piece, I do this for my applique patterns as well, so I know exactly where the design of that fabric is going to land on top. See how you see that? You can see exactly where that flower will be centered or won't be centered. You can make sure it is off center how you want it to be, centered how you want it to be. You can see exactly where that piece
I want to show everybody again. This is what's interesting is we're looking at this. This is without light. Okay. It's not possible to do this without light. And with light, we end up with this very stark difference about being able to see that piece and the alignment of the pattern on top of those pieces.
Yeah. So then you can, when you're doing your plan for your designs, you can make sure it's exactly where you want it to be. And then you can take your you can put your ruler on there. You can see that because you can see through there. You can fussy cut around this right at your 1/4 of an inch, exactly where you want that to be. And you can use any rotary cutter. It doesn't matter, whatever your favorite rotary cutter is, and you can cut right around there and you can get it exactly.
Yeah, and Beth was just saying, and again, this is one of the big differences. Isn't it nice that you can actually cut on this with the light on?
Yes.
Which is one of those huge differences that we end up with versus any other light board. Normally you still have to trace.
Right.
Because if we ended up having that same piece beforehand and we just traced it, then we'd still have to move that over to a cutting surface and make sure that it all lines up the right way.
Right. Exactly. And even if you're not doing pieces like this, I like to square everything up now on top of the light. When I'm putting any quilts together anymore, I always do the squaring up on top of the light. Because even if you can't see through the fabric, this is black fabric, you're not going to see through all of this, right? But because that light will shine through your ruler lines, you can make sure that you are lined up exactly where you want it to be. Because I am lined up here, but I'm off a little bit here, I know that I'm not straight. I will make sure that I am exactly lined up on both sides of this. And then you know that that's going to be a straight cut. And then you can square your pieces up right on top of here. So you can cut your fabric out on the light. And you guys, it's so crazy that you can see so much better what you're doing on top of this. This is 19 by 26. Lighted area is 17 by 24. So it's really great for all of your bigger blocks.
We're going to give this away right now as part of it. So
do we want to do it with the tote bag as the giveaway?
Yes, we probably we'll do the tote bag with us. We'll do the quick demo on the tote bag. But really quick, let me just talk about one other key thing that we tend to forget when this is the case. I don't know, take a look at the home or the room that you're in right now. Think about your crafting room, your sewing or your quilting room. Usually there's a light in the middle. On my home, it's in our home, we have 4 can lights. However, when I still put my hands down, we end up with shadows, right? Yes. We end up creating these additional shadows. What we find out is then when we end up with this light coming from the bottom, not only do we help illuminate everything that we're seeing below, so like we just demonstrated being able to align your foundation paper piecings, your appliques, and other things without needing to trace, draw, from one device, then move to the second. You can do things with the cutting mat. But what we end up doing is we eliminate all of the shadows that we tend to kind of have to look around our hands and our sources when we're trying to see those same lines as well. So it's a great thing. Let's go ahead and talk about the bag, and then we're going to give this away.
So we call it a tote bag, but for the Glow Ultra, it's a little bit kind of like a storage bag, because the Glow Ultra, while you can travel with it, and I have done it a bunch, if you take it as your carry-on on the airplane, just ask the flight attendants if you can slide it into their closet and you can carry it on a plane. I've done it a bunch of times and it works really great, but it's kind of like a storage bag. It is double padded. So you've got padding on both sides, and your light board fits in the big area right here. It also has a secondary pocket here, so you can put projects or mats or anything like that. So if you are someone who has to put all of your things away, it's really great to keep everything that you need for the project right inside of this. It's got reinforced corners on the bottom. And also this one has there's these little rubber feet on the bottom. And so if you have the board in here and you need to store it upright, these little feet kind of help keep it stabilized. It's got a front pocket here as well for all of your power cords, your rotary cutters, anything like that. You can keep all of that right in there. And then it comes with a padded shoulder strap as well as your briefcase handle. And it also has this extra tab. So this extra tab is supposed to be for sliding it on a suitcase or a rolling cart, which you can use that. But because this is our biggest light board and it's about 11 pounds, it weighs a little bit more than our other ones do. If you are carrying it somewhere and that weight gets a little heavy on your shoulder, you can hold on to that little piece right here and you can take that weight off of your shoulder. So that it's a double use kind of extra strap, which is really, really fantastic.
So I'm going to just answer a couple quick questions. We have someone just asking, is there a carrying bag for the flip and fold mat? Just really quick,
Yes.
we're going to demonstrate one of the flip and folds. They do work with these.
Yes.
Earlier on, we had another demonstration where we did a mat. This is the bag that works for the Glow Premium.
Yes.
The standard, our Glow Classic.
And the flip and
Just
fold.
grab that really quick. Let's grab those two off. And then we're also going to show you here later on with the mini how those might fit into there. So this is the big flip and fold that we're going to be demonstrating today. Again, if you'll look at this bag here, it will fit into this bag. Obviously, it can go in conjunction. Let me do a top-down picture here. It can also work inside of the one that we're doing right now as part of this all-in combo.
Yes.
And as Melody mentioned, as part of this combo right now, this bag itself ends up having a front pocket, which is the project pocket. It then has a separate pocket for the board. So you can use one pocket here to slide this in. We then can take the Glow Ultra as part of that process. Let me just quickly unplug this. And then this will go inside of the larger pocket down here on the bottom.
Yep.
So again, I'm not going to push that all the way in, but what we can see is we just ended up with two pockets, separate places to store those.
Yep.
And we have other bags that are meant for the other sizes. Again, that's not part of this, but we're just answering this question. And this can also fit these inside of these also.
Yep.
So you can see that. So they can work on any of those also.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Or if you have the smaller flip and fold, the 36, which we aren't talking about the 36 today, but we will talk about the bag that will go in the mini bag as well. So yes, there are bags for the flip and folds. Yes, they will all fit inside things. Yes, we do have that extra strap on almost all of our tote bags where you can slide it on a rolly cart or a suitcase, or you can hang on to it with that. There are those kind of straps on all of our bags.
All right,
as well.
Let's give this away.
Yes.
This is what we're going to do. We are going to be giving away the Ultra.
The Ultra with the bag.
With the bag. What's the value on this? Ultra
so
is
this is $360.
$360 is what we're going to give away for those who are with us right now. This is the next one. You're not going to want to leave because we're giving this way. We have minis, we have the tempered glass, we have the swivels, we have the Flex Light with its accessories. We have several other things that we're still going to be demoing and then giving away as part of this.
Yep. Quick question. Yes, the cutting mats are self-healing cutting mats. All of our light boards come automatically with a cutting mat.
They also can just be used on their own.
Yes.
So again, one of the things we didn't talk about is the cutting mats work on their own anywhere else you want. Light boards also can be used without the cutting mats. And you can use these. A lot of people will use these just as is to do your normal light board, to do everything else you normally would be doing.
Yep. Again,
a lot of people do like the safety of adding the mat on top of this because now it becomes multi-purpose and you're not going to damage the surface below it. Correct. In fact, one of the things that we hear quite a bit is people are a little bit nervous the first time they do this because you can't cut on a light board.
We hear it all the time. I've never dared cut on it. I've never dared cut on it.
So
our boards are also built with a little bit of flex in them, so because they're not glass. So they have a little bit of flex in that acrylic, and so you're able to it'll take that pressure. So they're totally fine to do that.
All right. So here we do. Yep. What's the giveaway?
So we are giving away the Glow Ultra with the bag.
$370 value.
Yep.
And how do we want to give this away?
So I would like for you guys to put I would love for you guys to put a number 1 in the chat.
Keeping it easy. Just put a 1.
Just put a number 1 in the chat if you have either gotten around to any of your Christmas decorating yet or already have a plan to do so.
There you go.
In case you haven't done it yet, put a 1 in the chat.
All right.
Because I have.
All right. We're going to give everybody a minute to put the 1 in. Let's bring up what are we going to talk about next, and let's talk about that. And
since we have the Ultra out, I'd like to talk about the swivel next. So we'll take this Ultra back out of the bag. Since we've got this out.
Plug it back in.
Plug it back in.
So as we're waiting for everybody to comment your number 1 in the system, we're going to give this away. So we're giving away the Ultra. We're giving this away with the bag.
Yes.
This is our premium light board. It is the largest board. It is twice the size. And let me just do this as a quick demo for everybody. Here, we'll just do this top down. This is our standard Glow.
This is the size of either the premium or the classic. That is the size.
If you'll notice, the Ultra is twice the size of what this is.
Yep.
So that's what we end up with, and we're going to be demonstrating another great reason that this bigger board works so amazing. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the swivel as we're waiting to throw the 1s in, keep the 1s going. And then we're going to be talking about.
Eric has his eyes closed and he is going to
choose
through and he is going to choose a winner.
And remember, if you're the winner, you're going to want to write down support@CutterPillar.com. That's CutterPillar.com. CutterPillar.com is where you're going to be emailing this back to. We got a lot of ones rolling in. And the winner of the ultralight board with its tote is going to be, woo! Oh, there you go. It's going to be Savannah.
Yay!
Congratulations, Savannah.
Congratulations, Savannah.
Now, remember, Savannah, you need to reach out to support@CutterPillar.com so that we can know that you are a winner.
Yes.
And you're going to stay with us because we have several other prizes to give away along with other gift cards that you can use and shop with today. And we'll be sending out your gifts also here today and tomorrow.
Yes.
So we're excited. All right. So that's the gift. We're going to move on to the next item that we're going to be giving away.
We're going to start with the light off. So this is our rotating cutting mat. This is called a swivel. There's a few things about this that it's really cool. So first of all, it rotates on a ball bearing. So it's a very smooth spin. The thing about rotating cutting mats, there's two things about them out there that I've tried for years and years and years that are one or two of these issues is always a problem with your cutting mat. Either it doesn't spin well, or if it does spin well, it doesn't stop. And we have fixed those issues with this cutting mat. So first of all, it spins on a ball bearing. So it's nice and smooth, which is really great. So you can set it on top of your table. You can set it on a light board, and I'll show you why in a second. But it spins really smooth. The other thing that it has is there are little stoppers built in all around the edges of it. So when you put pressure down to do your cutting, it will not continue to spin. So fantastic. The cutting mat that comes with it is super thick. If you want to flip that up again, it's super thick. So you can actually cut on both sides of the mat. If you need to use the measurements, I cut on this side. If I'm using a template or a square ruler, I use the other side because I don't need the measurements so much. You can do it on either side. And yes, Eric mentioned that when you're not using it, it's margarita time. You can use it to
my charcuterie board,
margaritas,
in the middle of the table,
jello shots, whatever.
Let me give you a quick touch point on this. So my mother-in-law had a chance to experience this. And I just asked her about her rotating cutting mat. I bought one. She said I never use it because it just doesn't work. It's hard when you try to slide some stuff if you have things on top of it and you're trying to move it. Again, to your point, it's just going to move stuff around. And here we go. Yeah. We're going to go to top down. You're cutting here on the top.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. So she was just like, oh, that's great to see that there's something that actually solves both those problems. Yeah. One, rotates easily, and two, can stop for safety where and when you need that to be safe. So
yeah, so this is the thing that's so great about it. So you need to cut your square, right? I'm not super good at this yet, but the thing that's so great about this is you can set it down, you can cut it, right? And you don't need to move your fabric. You can cut that, you can turn your swivel, and then you can cut it here. And when you put that pressure down on it to either hold your ruler or to put pressure to cut, it does not continue to swivel. So you can just turn it.
What she's talking about is because we have these little rubber stoppers, whenever there's pressure put anywhere on the sides, it just holds that nice.
Yeah, it holds it right, nice place. Now, I didn't tell you the coolest part about this yet. Now, this is cool enough as it is. Like, it's cool enough because of the ball bearings and the stoppers and all of those things. It's so fantastic. But the thing that's so cool about it is, guys, it's translucent. So you can use it on top of your light boards as well. If you have the premium or the classic, you can use it on those also, but it fits really well on the Glow Ultra. And you can see exactly where your pieces are going, just like we were talking about earlier when you're doing your little...
Let's grab your other fabric really quick.
Yeah. It fell off the other end, but I can grab this one. When you're doing your little English paper piecing, right, you can do it on here. It's so great to do it on here because you can fussy cut around this. And you can see, like we mentioned earlier, with just the regular light board, you can do this, but on the swivel, it's so fantastic to do because you can fussy cut all of your pieces, and you do not have to move your thing.
So you end up with your space there.
Yeah. Dude,
there we go.
It's so great. You can just fussy cut right around it, set it down, turn it, cut it, and you don't have to move anything. And you can do all of your fussy cutting right on top of the swivel. So that is our rotating cutting mat. That is our swivel, guys. And now we're going to give a swivel away, right?
Swivel giving away. Now, again, some people might want to know if you already have one of our other light boards. The mini does not work with the swivel, but the swivel will work on all of our other size light boards. So it works on our Glow Classics, our premium, and ideally here on the Ultra.
Yes,
as well. So
because
let's go ahead.
It will hang over the edge just a little bit on your premium and classic, but it will not hang over the edge at all on your Ultra. So
nice. Okay. Yes. We're going to have you put a number 2 in the chat. if there would ever be a need or a reason that you can see potentially using the swivel.
Yes.
Give me a number 2.
Give me
number
a number 2.
What could you think about using the swivel? Is there ever a reason or a place or a craft, a sewing project or a quilting project?
Even just for your parties, even just for your Jello shots,
parties.
your drinks.
Wow, I was just thinking eggnog was great. You know?
Well, yeah, well, and we did this at a pool party we had at Keisha's house. For those of you that have seen Keisha on our lives, we set the Ultra on her kitchen island. We took the cutting mat out. We had the Jello on here, and people could spin it around, and it glowed. It was so cute. Cool. It was super cute. So all of that kind of stuff.
All right. We're going to give everybody a minute to do this. What's the next item that we're going to bring up as a demo?
Well, let's do the flip and fold next. We'll move this stuff all off.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
We were going to go completely like largest to smallest.
All right, so right now we're giving away the swivel is what's up for grabs. Let's unplug that. And we're going to be doing the flip and fold demonstration. So Eric, let's go ahead and pick up. We're going to do support@CutterPillar.com is who you need to email.
Eric's got his eyes closed. And the winner of our swivel rotating cutting mat
is Diana Hamner.
Sorry, that's far from me. I can't quite see it.
It's pretty small. But yes, congratulations. Deanna, if you're our winner, Duana Hamner, if you're a winner, and we need you to go ahead and reach out to support@CutterPillar.com.
And let us know that you won the rotating cutting mat, the swivel, and we will get that shipped off for you.
Okay, here we go.
Reminder, all of these products that we're talking about right now are included in our all-in bundle that Nathan showed you at the beginning. You can get it all at once. If you have some of it, it's a great bundle to get right now on our first day of our 12 days of Christmas, because it is already $100 off on the website, but then it will automatically bump you into that additional 20% off category that's going on throughout all of our 12 days. So this is a super great time to do it. Because like if you have most of the things, or if you have some of the things and you wanted the other things and you already have a flex light or you already have a clamp light, you can give that as a gift, but get all the rest of the stuff. So
wonderful way to get it all together. Okay.
So our flip and fold. Guys,
and again, remember, we're going to give this bad boy away once we're done demoing it as well. So we're just going through each one of these.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. So this is basically 5 cutting mats all in one. So there's 2 reasons.
No way, Melody, this isn't 5 in 1.
Wait, there's more. The thing that's so great about, there's 2 reasons that this is like the best thing ever. I will tell you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm just cutting in.
Yeah.
This is kind of like just being Santa Claus on your own, because this isn't just a cutting mat.
It's not just a cutting mat. It's 5 cutting mats.
All right.
It's 5 cutting mats.
It's a present on its own.
Until I was able to build the studio that I have now in the basement of my house, I had to do my cutting on my dining room table, and I had to always put my cutting mat away. I would always try to find a place to put my big cutting mat, and I would lean it against the wall. I'd put it behind the couch. I'd slide it under my bed. It always got that little curve in the bottom, and it never, ever quite laid flat after that. So that was really tough. The other thing, you always get a curve. We'll talk about that in a second. But but then this I can use, and I can fold it up and I can put it away, which is so fantastic. The other thing that's so great for this mat is if you're traveling at all. If you're traveling to a class, if you're going to an expo, if you're going to a retreat, even if you're just traveling, if you're camping, if you're on a plane, if you're in a hotel room, any of those kinds of things, and you want to do your crafts, this will have all the sizes that you might need all in one. And it's easy to take places. So let me show you, let's go top down and I'll show you how this goes. So it starts out on 11 by 17. So this is your regular size cutting mat. It's small. It's a little bit bigger than paper size. This is your 8.5 by 11 paper. So it's a little bit bigger than that. And it's great for all of your pieces, right? So this is so great. Now, if you need more space, there is a puzzle piece on one side.
This is a Christmas list.
Yes. In Houston. Yes, this is a great time. This is a great time to get it. You've got your one puzzle piece on one side. You've got 2 puzzle pieces on the other side. Always start from the side where there are 2 puzzle pieces, and it's super easy to open. So take this, flip it open, and now you've just doubled your space. Now you've got 17 by 24. So this is so, so great. There's a quick question from Candace on the glow boards. Do they have to be plugged in to use, or is it a charger? So Candace, the answer really quickly is both. Most of our light boards have to be plugged in. The only one that does have a charger, we do have one with a charger. It is the Glow Premium. So if it says premium, it has a battery in it. You can use it without the cord. Otherwise,
they just plugged in.
It has to be plugged in. So this is your second size. So this is your 17 by 24. And the thing that's really cool is if you could see, it starts at 0 here. When you flip it open, it starts at 0 again, right here. And you've got all of your 75, 60, 45, 30, 15 angles on there as well. Now, after that, you can flip this bad boy over and you can open it up. And now you've got 17 by 48. Now, this is the size that I leave mine at on my table most of all, because I do my strip cutting on here. It's super long. It doesn't take up all the space, but I have this whole length. It's great if you're in a class, you can share it with somebody, which is super fun. And it's not too big for your table. It's a double
18 by 24 mat.
Yeah,
so
it is. It's doubled in size.
It's double that.
Now, the puzzle pieces that I mentioned earlier, all you have to do is make sure that they stay snapped in place. I don't know if you can hear that little snap, but you snap those in place. And then it stays nice and flat and you can cut right across it. We made sure that the lines, the measurement lines, your 1/2 inch lines, your 1/4 inch lines are not along either the folds of the mat or the cuts of the mat. So you can cut straight across, which is so amazing. Now we said, but wait, that's not all. This,
it keeps on giving.
It keeps on giving. It sure does. So this is your 36 by 48. So it folds out to a full 36 by 48. Which is a great size cutting mat. It's like the camera can't even show it all.
Again, think about this. With what people have in their home, most people would probably have the 24 by 36, which is half of this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to leave that up, or you're going to put this on some type of a surface that you're going to move in and off of. This size is completely different. Nobody, and generally a counter, a table, this is normally not something that a lot of you have the convenience of being able to leave up. Some of you might have that wonderful gift and blessing in your lives. But what we find is a lot of people, when they need something like this is the one where they have those periodic projects. They need to be able to move into a space where they can put bigger garments, they can put bigger quilts. If you think about this and trimming all of the edges around your bigger quilts, you can do a much more at the same time. Now, really quick, we're going to do a top down.
Someone had a question about whether there's a cutting over the little gap.
So really quick, so this is the gap.
This is our gap.
There's the gap right here.
See that? That's our gap right there.
The gap. We're going to snap those together.
Snap those together.
And then go ahead and show them a demonstration again. So here we are cutting over that gap.
And I've got several layers here. So we're cutting straight across, no problem.
Okay. So again, this is one of the unique things about this as a whole, is that the system has been designed to be as expansive as you need. So out to 36 by 48. This is the size of 2 24 by 36 mats. By the way, it's also double-sided.
Yep.
And you have the entirety of both front and backs in order to do this. This is how do the splits affect cutting. This is what you're seeing. They do not affect the cutting at all, which is great. And what we've done is we've aligned the particular parts where this folds, not on any one of the major lines either. So you're not ever really going to align the blade with one of those folding gaps. And so that's one of the number one questions we get. Right now, she's just demonstrated again. Don't worry about doing this, but here's what she just cut. All of these were cut right across the seams. Again, and that's one of the unique things that helps make it happen.
We had another good question. It is a self-healing mat. Yep. It's also it's called TPE. It's not the PVC that most cutting mats are. It's a lot more durable than most cutting mats are. It's also heat resistant. So for those of you, I know we've all done it. Let me know if you have done this, left it in your car, especially if you travel a lot. And this is what happens to your cutting mats if you leave them in the car. Look at that. We set these in the hot car in the desert here in Utah. It worked for a couple of hours. This is what happened to just regular standard cutting mats. But this is how ours came back out. So it doesn't warp. Now, it's not heat resistant. Don't iron on it. But it is heat resistant. So if you leave it in your hot car, if you leave it in your trunk, it is not going to warp.
We just had a couple of different individuals just stating it's really nice to be able to have the variety of sizes all within the same mat. So you don't need to switch, go by, or alter a quad big mat or a small mat. Let's go ahead and fold this back up so you can see.
Yeah.
There's one more size there that we can do. Let's just go ahead and flip this up.
I never do this size because I'm really bad at it.
You're great.
There you go. You can flip it over and you can have.
There we go.
It can be 24 by 36 as well.
24 by 36.
So that's our fifth size. So you can definitely do that. But then when you need to put it away, guys, it won't fold the wrong way. So when it's time to put it away, it's easier to fold it up because it will only go one way to fold it up. Flip that back around, fold her up. And the thing that's so great about this, like I mentioned, I wasn't able to leave a cutting mat out. This will fit right on your shelf.
Look at that, guys, right on the shelf.
You can just set it right there. You can put it right away. So it can be out of the way. All of that stuff. It's so fantastic. You talked about a mat you can iron on. We're going to talk about in just a minute.
Yeah, this is not an ironed on mat. Someone says about wood.
A wool pressing mat on top of it. It shouldn't.
Yeah, wool
if you're
pressing
talking about
is
a
going
wool
to be fine.
pressing mat on top of that,
Yep,
that should be fine. You can definitely do that. So that is our Flip and Fold 48. That is included in this all-in bundle that we're talking about as well. But we're going to give one away.
Yep, let's go ahead and give that away. And then as we're getting everybody to talk in and bring in their couple opinions on here. Now remember, this is multiple sizes. I was just going to show this really quick as we look to give this away. Think about this. We got one side. You can cut on all sides of this. Some other people asked maybe, what about flipping and folding it? Is that a hard thing? We also have a QR code, and that's all built right in, so you don't have to worry about trying to decide if you forget. And then, as Melody mentioned, it kind of just folds itself up. It only folds one way as we're doing this.
Lisa, yes, you can. I do that all the time. You can put your glass mat on top of this. And we're going to talk about the glass mat in a few minutes, but you can definitely do this.
That means if you have a glass and you're going to be maybe pressing or doing a few things on the glass mat, sure, put that right on top of this. No problem.
Yep. So
what's the giveaway? What do we do? How do we give this away?
Okay, so I want you guys to put a number 5 in the chat.
5?
Put a number 5 in the chat. If you have ever warped one of your mats by leaving it in the car, or seen a mat warp by leaving it in the car, or like leaned it up against the wall and had it warp. Ruined a mat by warping. If you've seen a mat ruined by warping, or if you've warped your own mat.
And I like 5 because this is 5 mats in one.
And this is 5 mats
on the flip and fold. So give us a 5. Again, this is a $200 cutting mat that we're going to be giving away right now. And then we're going to be moving into what product next? As we're waiting for everybody
We're going to talk about the glass mat next.
All right. Right there by your foot on the right.
Yep.
Let's grab that. Ooh, right here. Yeah. So then we get the glass mat, which we're going to be demonstrating here coming up. But let's go ahead. In the comment, we're looking for a 5. We're going to give everybody a minute to put a 5. We have a lot of people who are with us right now live streaming. If you're joining us live, let me just quickly let you know what we're doing. We are Cyber Monday today. So some unique specials that are going on today. We also have a couple things today. We're giving away all of the different parts of our all-in bundle. Right now, we're about halfway through that. We have several more things to do. We're going to give away a couple additional gift cards for those who are with us live. This is an exclusive live, and it is also the first day of the 12 days of Christmas, which we're kicking off here in December. And I'm just going to show you when I bring that up. This is what we've talked about right now. We were looking at the current site that we're on, but this can be found if you just go to CutterPillar.com. That banner's on the front, and when you click on the banner, it takes you right to the 12 days of Christmas with our countdowns. So this is going to be a chance for you to see what's coming up, let you know, because we've got different savings every single day with different combos, different products, and you're going to want to check this out every single day.
Yes.
Right now, we are doing the kickoff with our all-in bundle, and there are some ways on how to save, meaning each day we've got something unique. Like today, we're taking an additional $100 off of this combo. But in addition, there is a spend and save special that you don't need any coupons. You just put this in the cart and you're going to get a discount. Melody, maybe walk us through how that looks really quick.
This cart discount is going to go on throughout the entire 12 days of Christmas. So it's not going to end today. This special, if you put $200 in your cart, you're going to get an automatic additional 10% off. You don't need a coupon code for it. If you put $350 in your cart, you're going to get 15% off. If you put $500 in your cart, you're going to get an extra 20% off. So if you get this all-in bundle, it will already bump you into that additional 20%
off. So this one's 100 plus you're going to get an additional 20% off that additional discount.
Yes.
Which right now I think is going to place you at about another $200 plus. So this is going to be
it's like over it's almost
$350 off of this particular all-in bundle that we've got going on right now. Now again, you're going to want to come back, and some of you might have different parts or pieces of this. Every day we have something a little bit different going on. Right now, if you don't have the all-in, and one of the things, Melody, you mentioned is we might have a piece of that. Get the all-in and gift something. It's a great way to get
if you already have one of the
going
pieces,
on.
This right now is, if you have a lot of crafty friends, if you get this bundle, you have something for everybody, and your shopping is done.
There you go.
Amazing.
All right, let's do this. Let's do the giveaway. Eric, who are we going to be picking as the winner of the Flip and Fold 48? Again, this is a $200 value that we're going to give away right now as well. And it looks like the winner is a Carolyn. Carolyn Winchels. I can't see the last name. Carolyn.
Can't see it.
Carolyn, congratulations, Carolyn. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes,
this is a Carolyn winner.
Carolyn, please send me an email at support@cutterpillar.com with your address and what you won, and we will get you this Flip and Fold 48.
Let's do this. Let's give something. Let's give another $25 gift card for those who are with us. Let's just give another something away as well right now.
You do that. I'm going to go fix that so we can see the comments better. There's a little glitch happening. You do the gift card.
Gift card. Here's what we're going to do really quick. We did have last week was Black Friday. It was the Thanksgiving holiday. And now we're moving into 12 days of Christmas and the Christmas holiday coming up. This is going to be for anybody who wants to comment. Give me something that stands out to you about the month of December that has meaning to you. Just give me the name on whatever that is. Let's just throw that in chat. Eric, what we're going to do is we're going to let everybody kind of share some of the things that they have or that they think about when it comes to part of what December means to them. So just put in a thought in your comments. What does it mean to you? I see several different people. See Jesus, family, snow, the birth of Christ, being grateful, birthdays. Oh, someone's got a birthday.
Happy holiday birthday.
Families getting together. Keep those coming. Let us know what those comments are. Generosity.
I love that.
Wonderful. We're going to let you do this in a minute. We're going to give away we're going to give away a $25 gift card right now that will be applied to anything you want on the shop.
Yeah.
And again, remember, as they're coming through, what you want to look for is you want to look for support, SUPPORT, support@CutterPillar.com is who you're going to email this to. We're going to let everybody put in a lot of families.
Lots of trees at my house.
Memories, a lot of trees,
17.
So, okay, so 17. For some reason, I thought we were already
No,
at 20.
and I'm a little bit behind. I had a rule in my brain that if I didn't get them done by the 1st of December, I would stop, but I just have
Jesus,
2 more to
birth
do.
of the Savior, memories, families, and 3 birthdays. That's a lot of
It's
birthdays.
a lot to do in December.
Travel,
yes,
music.
I love
A
that.
lot of good ones. We're going to let everybody continue to comment on, and then we're going to do that. While you're commenting and talking about part of what you think about with December, before we do this, we're going to move into the next product that we have. And Melody, what is this next one, and why are we so interested in showing
baking
this?
cookies. I love that. So this is our tempered glass mat. Is our next one, which is so great. Someone was mentioning it and asking about it, which is why we're going to do this next. So this is our tempered glass mat. It's kind of hard to see because it's perfectly clear, which is really great. So it is a treated mat. Think of your glass stovetop and how durable it is and how scratch resistant it is and how heat resistant that is. This is the glass mat that's similar to that. So it's a great general crafting mat. So on here, you can do paint, you can do ink, you can do glue. I use it when I do hot glue all the time, because if you get any of those things stuck on top of here, you can just scratch it off, scrape it off, and it doesn't affect the glass mat, which is super great.
I'm going to hold you for just a second because we'll get in this. We'll end up jumping back out and it'll feel broken. So hold on just a moment.
Yes.
We do want to get into this, but let's quickly draw the winner out.
Yes.
So you're going to want to stick around to see the glass mat, why it's amazing, why, like, to me, I'm just so amazed at how many people are like, I have to have the glass mat.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a unique
it's the best
accessory. When everybody sees, they're like, oh, like glass mat, glass mat, glass mat.
Yes.
And I would have told you first time I saw him, like, sure,
yeah,
somebody's
whatever.
going to want it, but everybody
It's
will.
amazing.
So let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Eric's selecting. We have a lot of people still commenting: family, faith, joy, memories, birthdays,
cookies, family.
So many things going on. Okay, right. So the winner of the
$25
gift card is,
I love the generosity scene during
Brenda.
December.
Brenda J. Congratulations. I love the generosity of that. I've seen that during December. Wonderful.
Beautiful.
So Brenda, you are the winner of the $25 gift certificate. Remember, you're going to be reaching out to us at support@CutterPillar.com. Thank you.
Yes.
I just wanted to quickly break because we're going to get
Congrats,
into this.
Brenda.
And I saw a lot of people starting to comment like, oh, the glass mat.
That's right. We don't want to forget. Okay.
So we're going to be moving on to the glass mat as our next item.
Okay. So as I mentioned, it's a great general crafting mat. Paint, ink, glue, ink. Oh, I said ink. All of that kind of stuff. Mod Podge, if you do any of that stuff on there, you can do all that on top of the glass mat, and then you can just scrape it off. You can clean it off really easily. You can take it to the kitchen sink. You can put it in the dishwasher. But if stuff gets stuck on there like hot glue or paint or anything like that, you can scrape it off. Now, our sewers and quilters really love the glass mat because the glass, because it's tempered and treated, can also take the heat of an iron, which is so fantastic. It takes the heat of an iron, so you can iron right on top of it. Someone asked earlier if you can set the glass mat on top of the flip and fold mat and iron on it. Yes, you can. Some people said you can put it on the tabletop and iron on it. Yes, you can. But because the glass mat is clear, you can do it right on the tabletop as well. Either way, it's totally fine. But because the glass mat is clear, you can set it on top of your light board and you can turn your light on and the light will shine through and you can see exactly what you're doing on top of it. Now, there's one size of glass mat. And the thing that is so great is on the Ultra, which we've already talked about, it will fit on half of the lighted area of the Ultra. I love using it on the Ultra because you can either have the cutting mat on it or not, and you can work on one side. You can trace your applique here. You can set it over here and do your fusible, or you can cut on here and you can set it over here and do your fusible. Yes, you can do alcohol inks on the glass mat. It will not hurt that. If you do that kind of stuff, that's super fun to do that. The glass mat, listen, you can cut on the glass mat and it will dull your rotary blades really quickly.
Recommendation is that you're not using the glass mat for cutting. You are using it for fusing.
Yes.
And all, like the blades, if you by chance need to clean off glue or adhesives or anything else, a razor blade will just cut that right off the top. Think about your stove. If you have a glass top stove,
yes,
this is tempered glass. And so it's anything that we would want to do on that without the worry of paint or anything else on top, because the lines are on the back actually. So we're not going to ruin them or wear them down. I was just going to quickly show, we did talked about this earlier.
Yep.
This is a top down. So this is the Glow Premium.
This is the Glow Premium.
This is the one that we had. This is the battery operated one, as we've got this, but you can see that the glass mat works well on this surface. But to Melody's point, a lot of people love the bigger one, which is part of the all-in bundle, because you can do two different surfaces.
Yeah.
Correct. You can do a couple different things at the same time.
Yeah, we just pulled out that was the Glow Premium that Nathan just brought out. So it fits on the glass mat fits on the entire lighted area of either the Premium or the Classic, or half of the lighted area on the Ultra. It cannot work on the Mini. Do not try to use it on the Mini.
Mini's too small.
It's too small.
And the glass will touch the direct surface.
Yeah.
You don't, go ahead, let's kind of show
there's these little feet. There's these little feet on it, which raises it up above the glass, above the acrylic. So that kind of keeps it. Now, I also like to make sure to let you guys know, don't iron your prom dresses on the glass on top of your light. It's not meant to do a ton of ironing. It's not meant to sit on there for a really long time. But it is so great if you are doing applique, or even I have it sitting next to me when I'm doing my piecing and I need to just do my seams really quick. My 1/4 inch seams really quick. You can press right on here and you can go back to your sewing. You can press right on here. You can go back.
If anybody's with us that has a glass mat, share with us, how have you used the glass mat on your own for the different projects that you have? One other thing, Melanie, that we talk about often with individuals is because this is glass, it doesn't allow moisture. So this is really something where you would not use steam on that.
Yes.
Because the steam would continue to leave the moisture in the water, and it would cause a little bit of wicking with what that is. So again, this is meant to be as a dry ironing surface, not as a moist ironing surface.
Yes, and thank you for mentioning that. You can use, so we have magnets and magnetic plates on our website as well. It's not part of the all-in bundle, but you can find those on our website. And you
so again, this is an accessory that you can look at adding. This is an accessory piece.
So you can use these on top of here, and I do this all the time when I'm setting my applique, is you can set these little magnetic, these are little magnetic plates. They are self-adhesive on the one side, but I haven't ever stuck it to anything.
No, that's good.
I just set it. I just set it against the back underneath there, and then that will hold your project down. It will hold your paper down on your glass mat when you're working on
show
stuff.
The camera what we just did.
Yeah.
So everybody, so you know what we did is there are these metal plates that Melody just talked about. That is the magnet now working through the surface.
Yeah.
And all she did is she just slid that underneath. If you look at this, you can kind of move those where you want, put something down, and then it's going to work the same way.
So when you've got your pattern on here, right? And then you're going to take your fabric that you want to lay your applique pieces out on. You can hold it all down with these magnets and magnetic places on your glass mat. And then you can set your pieces that you've cut out, and you can iron fusible right on top of there. You can iron it right on top of there. Super great, super fun. If you go back and watch any of our videos, laser cut quilts, Diana, that's how she uses it.
A lot of people, when they start getting into this and they understand the value of what the glass plates do, they love the big surfaces. They double down on glass plates on something like this Ultra. So you can put two. Up a space. It does bigger applique. If you ever have bought anything that has the pre-fused stuff on the back, it makes that quite a bit easier.
Okay, so question about, yes, the rotating mat can go on top of your light. Absolutely. Because it is translucent as well. You could use the plates and the magnets.
So this is the quick question. We'll just answer this. We're going to move on because we're going to give that away, but let's talk about this. So this is the rotating cutting mat.
Yep.
This is the board. Go ahead and put the magnet plate. You just put it on there if you want to. So what we've done is the plates themselves are available for anybody to look at adding to any surface. Sometimes people put them under their cutting surfaces.
I use them on the
Sometimes they put them underneath because they're actually meant to be adhered or placed underneath the light boards themselves. Our current Mini already has a few magnet plates, but the question was, hey, can you use those magnetic plates? And let me just do a top down. Again, this is a demo. These are accessories. These are not in part of the all-in, but this is the magnet that we're just showing you. And then we have one of those metal plates that we've simply put underneath because on the swivel, if you'll notice this, that the mat comes off. So that means that we can take those metal plates and put them wherever we want on any surface.
Yep.
And then use the magnets as part of that to adhere this together.
I do want to mention, if you use that on the swivel, and you can, it will block some of the light. So make sure you know that.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
all of these things can be used for crafting. Like if you do like the Ultra itself is so great for diamond painting. I use it for scrapbooking all the time. You can use it for card making, paper piecing, coloring, all kinds of stuff. My husband is a sketch artist and he just sketches on it. My grandson, we build Legos with my grandson on it, because when you've got the light, you can see better what you're doing. So all of those things. Yes.
I would say what we're giving away right now is going to be this, this tempered glass cutting, this mat that we use here. This is one of the best things for all purpose crafts. If you think about painting, a lot of people do different types of works with glues and all that. And so sometimes then that's hard to clean up, but you can just take a razor blade to scrape that right off the top.
Yeah. Any regular crafting projects that I use with a hot glue gun, I do it right on top of my glass mat, because that makes me be able to just scrape it off. And collage quilting, it's amazing for that. It's so amazing for that, because you can use the light, you can line everything up, you can iron everything right there.
There you go. Great questions. Keep the questions coming. The glass mat's worth every penny plus more. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Vineyard, as you're commenting on that. Love that. Again, used all the time. Again, I'm most amazed at when we, I started understanding. Now, I've been in the quilting world for about 20 years and wasn't really introduced to this here. It's about a year and a half ago. And as I saw the tempered glass mat, I was like, oh, that's nice. And everybody wants the same thing in several different sizes. And so people are doubling it up on this. They're using half the size. And it just becomes one of those kind of necessary, great accessories you just have to keep with you on the next.
Yep. Yes.
You have a rectangle rotating mat. No, we just have the round ones, the circular
just the round
ones.
rotating mat. Okay,
right,
so we're going to give away a tempered glass mat. I would like to know in the chat, I would like you guys to let us know what your favorite holiday traditions are. We're talking about our 12 days of Christmas that we're launching today. It's Cyber Monday. Do you like to go see the lights with your family? Do you like to have family dinners? Do you like to sit around the tree? Do you like to go caroling?
So let's do this really quick. Before I asked, what did December make you think about? Now you're asking, what is the tradition?
What is your tradition? What is your favorite holiday tradition this time of year? Mine sometimes is just hiding in my bedroom from everybody of my family, because it's a lot sometimes.
I'll talk about one.
Lots of things. Yeah, do.
We've changed this up a little bit over the last few years, but has anybody heard of, and this is oil fondue, not boiled water fondue, where you have a crock pot, a cook pot that has oil that's really hot so you can deep fry?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, we love this thing. And we put it in the middle of the tables, and we all would have sticks. And so you got to think about this. I grew up with a family of 6 kids.
So you like dip it in the
yeah, you take a piece of cheese, then you could put some batter around it, and you would throw it in to cook it. Same with meats and chickens and shrimps and vegetables and all those things.
Pretty awesome.
Hot oil fondue is what we did.
That's pretty
Loved it. We've ended up changing that because, man, if your house ever smells like oil, that is one of the best ways to do so, is get 3 of those cookers going at one time.
That is so.
And so we've changed that a little bit here recently, but that is so my memory of the chaos. And when somebody accidentally throws an ice cube in one of those.
Well, like what if someone puts,
we've been there, done that, but that was one of our favorite traditions.
I love all of these things. There's Christmas Eve games, spending time with the family, seeing lights, caroling, Christmas cookies. Big one. I love all of that. I love it. Meals with the kids and the families. That's so great.
Done the drive-through light?
Yes, we did that a couple years ago with my grandson. We don't have when we had a minivan, we took him in that. We had a great time doing that. We don't have a minivan anymore.
Keep them coming. So we're going to draw and we're going to give this away.
Tempered glass mat. So when Eric is scrolling through, he's going to give us a winner. As soon as you are the winner, make sure you send an email to support@cutterpillar.com and make sure you let us know that you won the glass mat. Shopping is really great. Seeing lights, music. I love all those traditions. All of those are so great.
My caramel corn.
Ooh, I love that.
Decorating. My wife just finished the Christmas tree. It's up and going now.
Nice. We got our Star Trek.
And the winner. Oh, your Star Trek. Yep. All right. And the winner is P. Vineyard.
Putting on my family nativity. Oh, that's so great. I love that.
Congratulations.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Congratulations.
So that is our tempered glass mat, part of our all-in bundle that is on sale. Now, all of these items, guys, we're talking about this as a bundle today because if you are someone who just wants to deck out your whole studio, if you want to buy a whole bunch of gifts all at once, if you just want to treat yourself to all of the things, that's what this all-in bundle that we're talking about today does. It's $100 off already. And then with our stackable buy more, save more plan that we've got going on during our 12 days of Christmas, you can get an extra 20% off of that. All of these things are, Keisha must be home. Keisha's on here. Yes, Keisha, I'll be decorating your tree. All of these items are available on their own on the website. And if you add these things to your cart, if your cart gets over $200, it will be an additional 10% off. If your cart gets over $300, it will be an additional 15% off. If it gets over $500, it will be an additional 20% off. And so you can kind of build your own bundle. You don't have to do this exact bundle that we're talking about today. You can build your own bundle, and those buy more, save more tiers will apply to your shopping cart automatically. Okay. So yeah, so that is that.
So congratulations. Now, we're going to be moving into our next item that you're going to demonstrate. Which is?
The mini.
Awesome.
The mini and the tote bag.
Now we'll go through this a little bit quicker. This has the same type of a concept as the bigger light boards, meaning they have the different lights, light brightnesses on them, different size, a little bit of a different purpose on how they get used. And this one has a little bit more of, it's one of our newer ones. So we've got a couple things that have been built into this one differently than what we've done in the past. But all right, let's go ahead and see what this is like.
This is the mini. Like Nathan mentioned, it works the exact same. Can you pull that white cord up for me? Mm-hmm. It works the exact same as the Glow Ultra did that we talked about a few minutes ago. So this one does need to be plugged in as well. It's got the multiple light settings, as they all do, which is so great. This mini has an additional feature that the Glow Ultra does not have, and there are magnetic plates already built into it. So there are 4 magnetic plates already built into this little mini board. So you can hold your projects down right on top, just like this. I love the mini. You are able to order this. Yes, you're able to order all of these products. You can get the storage bag separately. You can get any of these things separately on our website as well. It doesn't have to be within the bundle.
Can we see the magnets on the back? I'm trying to remember if we...
Well, I think we could see them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there we go.
That way?
There's the top down.
Yeah,
right
there we go. See, there are built in. Yeah, that's where the magnets are built in on the mini. So, and the mini is about the size of a sheet of paper, which is what a lot of our pattern sizes are, right? It's a little bit bigger than your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Let me turn that light off so you can see that paper on there. So it's a little bit bigger than that, but you can put your full pattern right on there. You can do your tracing on here. Yes, it comes with the cutting mat as well. This is the light board with the cutting mat that I have right next to me on next to my sewing machine, especially when I'm doing piecing and I need to do the square and trim it off and all those things, because you can cut right on top of this as well. It's textured on the back the same way that the Ultra is.
Non-slip,
so it's not going to slip around. It'll stay in place. And then we have the tote bag. And this tote bag is built a little bit different than from the rest. It's built kind of like a book. So it's a portfolio one where you can open that up and you can slide your Glow Mini into the padded pocket on this side. You can slide her right in there and hold her down. It has a little a loop here for your pen or your marker that you're using. It has a little loop for that. Has extra storage over here for your magnets and things, your rotary cutters, your power cords, all that kind of stuff right over here. And our mini flip and fold, guys, if you have that, or if you're looking for that.
Yeah, really quick. The mini flip and fold is not part of this, but we're just showing you based on the size of the tote that you're using with the mini, that we do have that mini flip and fold. It's our 24 by 36, which isn't really mini.
It's not really
smaller than our big one. It's half the size. So yeah.
Yes. So, and you can carry that all together. Like this, the mini is super great to take to a quilting retreat. It's great for classes. This one is perfect on the airplane because it is the exact size of your little tray table. And you can use the power cord to just plug it into the little
any power source on the plane. Yep.
It is so great. Now,
let me just show them that really quick. Just so you know, the cord, I'm going to pull this out so you can see, has the extension, and it just has a standard USB plug here. Yes. And again, this is just what we have turned on and plugged into actually just a port over here on the side of our table, which makes it very easy to use.
It comes with the wall block as well. So you can plug it into the wall. You can plug it into any USB power source. You can plug it to anything.
Comes with the wall block
as well.
Here's the
cord. The mini is so great. It's great for if you guys, if you do summer travel with an RV, it's perfect for that. If you do, if you're traveling during the holidays, this is
like right now, if you're heading somewhere, get this with you, fold it right up, take the light board, has the cutting, has the extra storage on the side.
It's got an extra pocket in the front where you can store other things as well. It's got a briefcase handle and a shoulder strap like they all do. This one is really, really great to take with you. It fits in it's about the size of my laptop. So it fits in my carry-on bag if I take it on a plane. It does. And then I have my project with me as well. So the Glow Mini is part of this all-in bundle with the tote bag, but you can get it separately as well on the website. It's totally fine. But we're going to give one of these away with the tote bag.
Let's go ahead and do that as well.
We're going to give
away this is the next one we're giving away.
Yes.
So again, what we've gone through is we've done the Ultras bags. We've gone through the swivel. We did the
flip and
glass.
fold,
We did the
the
flip and
glass.
fold. We're now on the
mini.
mini, and we've got a couple other items come up, but we're going to go ahead and give away the mini. This is perfect. This is going to be a great little gift for somebody to win. The mini's right around 130.
It's 130 bucks. It's 45. So it's $175.
$175 value is what we're going to be giving
that we're
away
gonna
for
give away
those
right
who are
now.
with us right now as well.
Yes.
What I want you to do on this one is just give me put an M right now for mini. This is a mini one. We could get some additional comments, but let's just kind of keep this going because we've got a lot of stuff going on.
We got a couple more things to talk about.
We got to get through more. We got to give away more stuff and do a few more demonstrations on what is also in this all-in bundle kit. Now, the reason we do this at the first of the week, just so everybody knows, is there is a lot of things that you're going to see over the next few days. And a lot of people, when you start looking at, boy, I liked item 2, I like item 4, I like item from day 5, I like item from day 7. What we find out with is once you start putting those in your cart, you're like, maybe I should just get the all-in bundle and get the additional savings on the all-in bundle as part of this kit. So we like to start with this, and then we're going to do some variations and some different product demonstrations.
Yeah, so come back and join us 10 a.m. Mountain Time on our YouTube channels and on our Facebook page every day through our 12 days of Christmas. This is day 1, guys. This is only day 1.
Day 1. Woo!
This is day 1. So Eric's going to pick a winner.
Winner
somebody
is
who put M. And if you're the winner, make sure you send me an email to support@cutterpillar.com. And you will win the Glow Mini along with the travel bag with it. Storage.
Winner, chicken dinner, turkey dinner, ham dinner.
Tote bag.
Marla
McGalloway.
Marla, congratulations, Marla.
Congratulations, Marla. Please send an email to support@cutterpillar.com. And we will get it. We will get that mini and bag shipped off for you.
Mini bag.
Okay.
Send off to you. Mini bag. Woo.
Now we're gonna do this other item which I love so much.
What is that?
This is now. I'm sure you guys have seen ruler clamps, right? We've all seen those out there. Some of them look like those shower handles, which kind of work, kind of don't. Some of them are smaller for smaller rulers. And then there's this one. This one is our clamp light. You guys, this one is really cool. Now, I'm going to show you the way it works. So you push it down, you put this little lever down right here, and then that will clamp to your light, right? There's a little lever right here. Push it down, close the clamp, and that will be on your light. And the clamps are really great for a lot of reasons. Any of them are really great for a lot of reasons. It makes it so that you're holding your ruler away from your ruler edge, so you're not going to cut your fingers. You're safer that way. It also has you hold it with the muscles in your arm instead of the muscles in your fingers. Yep. I don't know about you guys, but my fingers are not very strong anymore. So it's a little more ergonomic on that. But flip that overhead light, would you? The thing that is so great about this one, you guys, this one also has a light. Boom. Look at that. There's multiple light levels. So there's a low and a medium, or a low and a high, however you want to talk about it on there. It is fully chargeable. So there's a little port right here and a cord that comes with it where you charge it. You have a little indicator light here on the top, so you know how much charge is left. But now it will light your work surface. You can put it whichever way is the most comfortable for you. You can set it directly so it does the whole side, and you can cut here. I tend to have it a little bit at an angle so that I can see ahead of where I'm going, because that's where I have the problem. And you can cut straight across there like that. This is so, so great. And this is another one of those things. When we got this, I was like, what do we need that for? What do we need that for? We're cutting on our light boards. What do we need that for, right? But I find myself cutting bigger yardages of fabric on my flip and fold away from my light boards. This comes in so handy. I love that. Just the other thing too that you just were doing, Melody, is we're looking left or right-handed. There's no left or right. Right.
It also, when you end up with the bigger ones, you have to have bigger rulers.
Yes.
So this is just right around 4 inches. So any ruler that's 4 inches or larger, this base will fit on there.
Yep.
And to your point, what you were doing is you were angling this. Let me just kind of do the top down on this again. You were angling this to what felt most comfortable in your hand,
yes,
depending on how you wanted to do so and how
where
you wanted to hold
light.
that.
Yep.
And then again, where you want that light, we can look at that. Look, that's so bright. Look at how bright that is. It's amazing. And again, what that does is help illuminate the side of your edge. It's going to help give you more clarity with both the measurements and where you're lined up on your fabric and where that might be on a board.
Yep.
So again, just amazing. So again, itself, you just put it down. We've got this little part here that simply is going to add that suction to it. We just add a little bit of pressure. There we go. And that makes it incredibly rigid and strong.
Yes.
on top of there. So
It's
fantastic.
so great. And if you
clamp.
guys already have one of these, this is a really great gift for your crafty friends. This
It
is
is.
a really great gift for your sewers and quilters that use rulers all the time. It's a great gift for that. It's nice and little and compact. Comes in this cute little box, easy to wrap because it's nice and square. That's how I shop for presents nowadays, by the way, is how easy is it for me to wrap it.
Can it fit
this
in
is really great.
Can it fit in a box?
Does it come in a box?
They already have a box.
If it comes in a box and I can wrap it easily,
There you
I'm
You're
on
in.
that. But we're going to give one of these away. It's a $50 value. We're going to give one of these away as well. So I'm going to say, I'm running out of thoughts for our things. I want you guys to put another 3 in the chat. If you've ever been cutting stuff and you're realizing you just can't quite see it. You just can't quite see what you're doing, whether you're whether you're causing the shadow because the light above you is in the way, or you're in a dark room, or you're just working on too many things. This light will help all of those things. This light will help you see exactly where you're trying to cut, which is so fantastic. So put a number 3 in the chat. We're going to let that go for a couple minutes, and we're going to let Eric's going to choose us another winner. If you win this, you guys make sure you send an email to support@cutterpillar.com. and we'll get it shipped out to you. Let me know you won the clamp light and give me your shipping address and we'll get those sent out. We have given away so far a Glow Ultra with a bag. We have given away
I'm going to bring this up really quick. So this is, everybody can see what we have going on.
Yes.
I'm going to go back in here because these are all the items that we gave away. So far we've given away the Glow Ultra.
Glow Ultra with the bag. We've given away the tempered glass mat that's right above the Ultra on there. We've given away the swivel. We have given away the Glow Mini with the tote bag as well. We're giving away the clamp light right now. We have given away our flip and fold foldable 5 cutting mats in 1.
Woof, and then we have one last item we're going to be demoing here in just a minute.
Talk about here in just a second. Yeah,
there we are. Okay,
we're going to have one more. Okay,
all
Eric,
right.
give us a winner. If you've had a hard time seeing when you're cutting with that number 3 in the chat, so give us a winner, Eric.
There we are, and a Pebbles Thompson.
Yay!
Congratulations, Pebbles Thompson.
You are going to win an
of the
LED clamp light, portable, rechargeable, 2 levels of light. Send me an email to support@cutterpillar.com and we'll get that shipped off to you.
Pebbles, congratulations. Now we're going to be moving in.
Fix the comments thing again.
We're going to move into our last item that we're going to be taking a look at. And this last item is a fun but diverse way of adding light to anything. We've done light boards. We've done things that work with light boards like swivels. We've done the glass mats. We've done travel and portable light boards themselves. Yes. And this is another one that can change the way you have light in your space anywhere you are. And it is not a light board. And so this is one that we're going to be looking at. By the way, there's 2 parts to what you're going to see. This is our Flex Accessory Light with the Flex Accessory Kit. People might already have the Flex Light. If you do, no, you can always get the kit separately. A lot of people have opted to buy into the new combo, which is the Flex Light with the accessory kit. So we're going to go through this and share with you what this is and how this changes light in your space or light on you. Yes. Which is very different than what a lot of people have. And then we will give this away and we'll do a couple last gift cards as we wrap up the day as part of our all-in bundle. So this looks little unassuming, but this packs a big punch. This is a fantastic, amazing thing. Here's what it is. So I'm going to get my little sewing machine out because this is where it started. So we start off with our little Flex sewing machine light. So this is the Flex sewing machine light right here. And it comes with this little cradle that Velcros on. So here's the little cradle. It's got a little piece of Velcro on the back. So you can sit it on any sewing machine. You can Velcro this to wherever you want to do it, right? So the Flex light itself has multiple light settings. Let me turn that around. Multiple light settings. There is low, medium, and high. So there's 3 different light settings on the Flex light. So it's completely adjustable. And the neck of this is completely adjustable as well. So you get to move that wherever you need the extra light. So when you slide this on your sewing machine, now you can use the extra light if you need it to help. I'm not sure where the camera angle here to do this. If you need it to help thread your needle, which is where I use it the most. Or sometimes I'll need it like behind where I am sewing to make sure that it stays exactly where it is. If you have 4 sewing machines, multiple lights, which is so great. There is a bundle on our website that includes a Flex light and extra cradles. If you do have multiple machines,
that is a great bundle to get because you get a light and you get 3 cradles. So you can stick the cradles on multiple machines and move the light around. So that is super great. This is a great stocking stuffer. This is great for handwork when you're hanging with the family. Hold on, Regina, I'm going to tell you how to make it even better. So it is perfect for your old sewing machines. I have an old treadle sewing machine that was my mother's grandmother's machine that I was trying to play with and trying to use. I don't know how they ever sewed anything back then using those machines. But I had to put the light on it because I couldn't see anything. But this little cradle, so you can Velcro it on and off, and you can set it wherever you want, right?
Like I'm going to bring this up really quick just to help answer that question. When you were talking,
yes,
that right now we're doing the Flex accessory kit. If you can see, the third item over is actually the Flex light with the cradles. If you by chance want the extra cradles, you can get something like this.
Yeah, so it's available as the light on its own. It's available as the light with a couple of extra cradles. It's available as the light with the accessory kit that we're going to show you in just a second. Or if you already have lights, you can get just the accessory kit. So it's available in all those different ways. And it's so great. Now, using a tall light is not the best light. And I think the reason for that for me, I've had lamps, I've had different lights that I've tried to do that with, but I'm always in the way. You know what I mean? And this one, you can point exactly where you need that extra light. So that's what's so cool about the Flex light. It's so great to put on your long arm. My husband put it on his power saw. My husband's also used it. I'll show you how, like when he's painting, he'll clip it onto his.
I just want to show everybody this really quick. So this is what we're looking at again. And this is the light. And I'm just going to show you. It's so bright that when it's on, it's actually hard for the camera to see this. It is hard for the camera to see. And there are a couple different dimnesses that you can use on this, but it's just such an amazing light. And again, what we were showing to you before is this can go in front. Melody also talked about a lot of people love to bring this just around the back. And so what that does, if you look at that, the light can stay out of the way. It can illuminate the surface that you're currently working on. And so that's, again, what we just did is we just put that behind.
Yep.
And we just, let me turn that off. It's so bright. Again, it's hard to see.
Bright, yeah.
We just put that behind the lamp, behind the sewing machine to project the light back through it. Yep. Again, the cradles can be placed wherever you want those to.
Yes, you can stick that put the Velcro wherever you want it to be. Add extra pieces of Velcro. It's just regular Velcro. You can stick it wherever you want. Yes, the Flex light is rechargeable. There's a little port on the top of the light, USB-C. So you charge it up and there's a little green indicator on the front. So that will tell you how much more juice you still have left. It will go about 10 hours on low after it's fully charged. So, or it'll go 3 or 4 hours on high. So it lasts a really long time. It's really great for that. So the Flex light comes with this. And then
one of our number one selling items, because you can't have the thing, again, to your point, light boards are light boards, but if I'm sewing, if I'm somewhere else doing a craft, again, the great thing is you'll see how we're going to talk about accessorizing it. A lot of people will simply set this up and they'll just let it sit on a surface and they'll put this next to, again, right now I'm just sitting it down on the table in order to eliminate a space. You know, you can take it, but here's where it gets really, really amazing based on what we have had in the past.
Yep. Eric just mentioned that he took it to a concert and he used it at the concert. I did that at the Backstreet Boys this summer at the Sphere, so that I didn't have to use my battery on my phone. I could still take pictures and videos and those kinds of things. So you can use it at night while reading. It really, there are so many things. So it is really great. The battery is not replaceable, but it can last up to 10,000 hours of use. So it's a really great little battery in there.
Now, really quick, what we're going to see is one of the things that we did that changed the way this Flex light and lights are used in general with this accessory tray. And that's what we're going to dive into. In fact, what we'll do is we'll end up zooming probably a little bit closer in on this so that we can look at this from the top down because it's a little bit harder for everybody to see.
So this is our accessory kit. So I'm going to set it like this first. So this is our little accessory kit. It comes with this base and the base has a port so you can turn it into a charging base. Okay. So then your Flex light slides in here.
So again, really quick, we're going to take one of our light board chargers.
It's just a USB-C cord.
Now it's charging while it's in
there. And now it's charging,
And obviously it can be used.
It can be used as a table lamp while it's in there as well. You can do that. But it comes with different cradles. This makes it so that you can use it a bunch of different ways. So the first cradle I want to talk about is our little clip cradle. You see that? There's a little clip on this end of it, and your little light can slide right into here. And with this, you can clip it. You can clip it onto an embroidery hoop. As I was mentioning, my husband uses it. He puts it onto a baseball hat when he does painting and stuff. I don't know if the hoop is here.
Not here. No. Let's get them. But
it's on the website. There's a photo of it. But So you can clip onto any surface. You can clip it onto, if you're doing a little painting,
any kind of a project,
right? You can clip it onto that. You can light it up. So you can clip it, all of those kinds of things on your baseball hat. You can clip it on your headboard. You can clip it on your book. You can clip it on the magazine you're reading. You can clip it on all kinds of spaces. So that little clip piece comes with it as well. The other piece that comes with it is this little piece, which is another cradle. This cradle has magnets on the back.
Someone just says, just gotta love their flex accessory, the flex light and the flex accessory kit. Wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
I was going to bring this up really quick when you're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to flip through these pictures as Melody's demonstrating this so that you can see all of the different things. You can see the different uses. This is what we were talking about when this is one to look at that.
Yeah, you can clip it right onto.
Clip down the side.
You can see that extra piece that's on there. I'm going to show you that extra magnifier piece here in just a second. But this other piece that comes with it, there's magnets on the back of this cradle here. It also comes with this disc, this white disc here that he's showing you on the screen there. And that little silver part is a magnet as well. So if you want to wear it, you can wear it just like that. You can slide that disc under your shirt with the magnet, and you can set this magnetic cradle right on there and it will stay in place, which is so great. Now it does come with a lanyard. If you'd like to wear it around your neck, you can do that as well. That will clip onto this piece also. But he did show the photo of this little magnifier. So you can add the magnifier onto the end of it. And then that will help magnify everything that you're working on. And then that little disc will help keep it in place.
Let me zoom back in so everybody can see. We'll just talk about these so that everybody knows what we're talking about. So this is the magnifier.
Yes.
That she right now has added to the end of the light itself. And let me go find another picture of what that looks like here. The magnifier on. There's the magnification.
Yeah, there's a 5 times and 10 times magnification. So when you're doing little stitches, if you're doing handwork, it's so great. Now with the magnifier on, the little top of it gets a little bit heavy. So it will kind of flop around a little bit if you're wearing it with the lanyard. So that's when you want to make sure to add this little magnetic disc, and you can set that in behind you and then it will stay in place. Now the magnetic disc is soft on one side. It's acrylic on the other, but it's soft on the one side. So it's not going to irritate your skin or anything like that. And it also can set on a table. So if you want to use it as a table light that way as well, you can set that disc because of that fuzzy side. It doesn't slip around.
Here's a kind of a picture of that just sitting on there with that additional magnetic over there.
And you can turn it anywhere you need it. That's the thing that I really love about it. You can set it anywhere you need it. You need magnifiers, you need light. Our eyes are getting tired, you guys. Every little thing that we can add is a great thing to do it.
So here's what we just showed you again. So the plate itself can be kept with the lanyard, without the lanyard. A lot of people love that because you can take the magnetic plate. Again, that just allows this light and the magnifying glass to be used with or without it. So again, that magnifying glass can be slipped off, can be added onto it. This is great depending on what you're working on.
Yes.
Depending on where you're at, if you're trying to thread. One of the things we were showing last time is just how well that actually looks here. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look how nice that is.
It's amazing.
With the light that you've got going on. By the way, I turned that all the way down.
It's so bright on the camera. So this is our flex light and our flex accessory kit. You guys, it is included in our all-in bundle that we've been talking about today. It is available separately on the website. We have started today is day 1 of our 12 days of Christmas. So it's kind of like build your own bundle, buy more, save more kind of extravaganza that's going on for the next 12 days. If you have $200 in your cart, you'll get an additional 10% off. If you have $350 in your cart, you'll get an extra 15% off. If you have an additional $500 in your cart, you'll get an additional 20% off. Whatever may show up over the next 11 days of the 12 days of Christmas, that cart discount will apply to all of it. So you can be live
for all 12 days.
All 12 days, that cart discount. We just had our Black Friday weekend. We had some items on our website sell out that will not be able to be refilled before Christmas. So if you see something you want during these 12 days, you guys jump on that. You don't want to miss out on the deals. Some of them are limited. You want to make sure you get in on that. Now, the all-in bundle today is a great way to get all the things you want. It's a great way to chalk everybody off of your list. The all-in bundle today is $100 off on the website. Plus, because of it's the biggest bundle we have.
Yep, it is.
It automatically bumps you to that additional 20% off discount.
So again, already discounted plus the additional 20%. We've gone through this. We've given away several of the different pieces. This is our last part of this as a giveaway. We'll give away also one last gift card. The all-in bundle is one of the things that back when we put this together, we weren't quite sure how many people would raise their hand. We find that a lot of you out there who have done several different things, whether it's the quilting, the sewing, or the crafting, have already used and have tried to use different spaces in your rooms and haven't been able to bring all those pieces together. And this is what the goal is to bring each one of those parts together. The Ultra from the biggest, you end up with the swivel that works with both the Ultra and on its own. You end up with the glass mats. We end up with the flip and fold. Again, if you think about it, stores on a shelf, can be taken anywhere out to that 36 by 20 by 48. It's really twice the size of any 28 by 34 mat.
Yep.
And it's double that. You get, in essence, 4 times the surfaces. We've looked at the mini. We've looked at the clamp lights. We've looked at the totes for all these. We've now looked at the flex accessory kit as well. There's a lot of things that come into this. And in fact, I'll just bring this back up. This is what we're looking at, which is part of the all-in bundle. All those pieces are included in this. A great way to take advantage of all the pieces you ideally want to have. Never a better time to get this.
Yeah, and I love it. Like I love easy shopping. I love when somebody tells me what to get and then I don't have to worry about it. Oh, there's a question. The Sneaky Link has a message that the item isn't available till May. That was a little mistake. That was last May when they came into stock. So all of these are available right now. So we will get that fixed on the website. Thank you for pointing that out. But we will get that fixed. But this is our last giveaway. This is for the flex light and the accessory kit. All of these pieces we just showed. But anyway, I was saying, like, I like people to tell me I don't want to have to do the decision making. Yeah. So like if I got something like this, all of my crafty friends would have their presents done. Tick, 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 finished all at once, which I would love. So it's a great for that as well. One more question. Well, there's 2. We're going to give away a gift card as well.
Okay. This last one, we're just going to pull 2 winners. We're going to pull the flex accessory light. The flex light with the accessory kit is what we'll give, and then we'll also pull out another $25 gift card for those who have hung around the entire time. That we'll do here as one last giveaway. Yeah. As a thanks to what we've got going on, and a last call. Go put this in a cart, check it out. Yeah. Get the discounts. It's already going to have the additional 20% applied, plus it's on sell with an additional $100 off right now as part of this all-in combo. Yes. That's been a fantastic, great set of the best products that we have all brought together in one. So I would love you guys to put a number 4 in the chart. Number 4. If you have started Christmas shopping. Ooh. I have not. If you've started Christmas shopping at all, or if you've even thought about it, so you can put a number 4. Put a 4 in. That's fine. I've thought about it, but I haven't done it yet. I can't decide what to do. All of my kids are old now. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's not the same. It's not fun. Let me tell you this. My son, he's 22. He's the thinker. He loves gifts. He's already started shopping for brothers and sisters. In fact, he bought a few things here a couple weeks ago. Nice. Feeling pretty impressed. He's told his dad, I'm really happy. I know he has an older brother. He's like, oh, he's going to love what this is. Reached out and was talking about some games and some things, and he feels good. So he went and did some extra research. And it's always fun when you love thinking about the ones you love. Yes. Those people that you want to do something as a gift for. Yep. This can be a gift for you. This can be a gift for somebody else. Yeah. And listen, I always feel like I think it's totally fine when you're doing holiday shopping. If you buy some gifts, you can get yourself something. If you buy some gifts, get yourself another something. I think that's give somebody else the link. Give somebody the link. This is what I want. Now, let's get it. This is the time before the next couple of weeks goes long. Send it to your husband. Send it to your kids. Send it to your grandkids. Send it to everybody. Pass it along. Let them know this is what you want. We want all of this. And then they don't have to think about shopping either. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Send this out to all of your kids. They can go together and each of them can give you part of this. Done. Hey, if they got Venmo, they all can share the account to put some money along. Okay. All right, here we go. Eric, let's go ahead and choose a winner on this last Flex accessory kit. Yes, this is for the Flex Light and accessory kit. This winner is Debbie Swank. Debbie Swank. Debbie Swank. Congratulations. Debbie, send me an email to Melody, or not Melody at CutterPillar. Don't do that. I will get lost. Send it to support@cutterpillar.com. And we will get that with your send me your address as well. Let's also do this. Let's do one more giveaway, which is a $25 gift card from this same group. Eric, let's go ahead and scroll through this and do one more giveaway. So somebody else who's been with us live as we kind of wrap this up. And we're going to give away a $25 gift card too. And the lucky winner is... There we go. There we go. something
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Yeah. CC Gilbert. CC Gilbert. CC
All right.
Gilbert. There you go.
Yes.
Congratulations, CC Gilbert, for being with us live today.
Send an email to support@cutterpillar.com. Remind me what you won, and I will get that gift card sent off for you.
And here's what we'll do. Come back with us again tomorrow.
Yes.
We've got other things that we're going to be doing. You'll notice today we didn't talk about the premium or classics, and there's a few other
There's a
products
lot
that we have
more
as
fun
well.
things coming, and a lot more. There's a super good surprise early next week for our 12 days. There's a lot of stuff coming. So come join us at 10 a.m. every day for the next 12 days.
And then let me ask this. What other questions do any of you have
Yes.
that pertain to any of the products that we did some demonstrations on that we can help answer to help you feel confident that this is the bundle that you're wanting to get today? Let's go ahead and do that. If there's any last questions as we kind of conclude and as we wrap up today's live. Thank you for joining us.
This
live.
has been we've given away over $1,000 worth of products,
I think it's right around $1,500
worth of
of gifts today,
products, which has been so much fun. There'll be more giveaways throughout the 12 days. So you will make sure you sign up for our email list or our text notifications, and you will get a reminder every time we go live. Every day this week, if you go to that 12 Days of Christmas landing page on our website, for 12 days, not just this week, actually, you're going to see what is new for sale for all of it. And listen, guys, going through the rest of the time, there's going to be different bundles, and we're going to have different projects going on. We're going to show you a little more. My
mother-in-law is going to be in here next week. She's going to be doing some things.
Nathan's mother-in-law is going to come in. So we're going to show you different ways to use it on specific projects that you're working on as well, which is going to be super fun. So make sure you come join all of the days. Sign up for our newsletter. If you guys are on Facebook, go join our CutterPillar Creations Hub Facebook group. Just search for that and join that group. We like to show all of the things we're working on in there. There's some secrets that you get to find out in there. You get heads up on things early, all that kind of fun stuff. So join us there as well.
Join us.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, let us know. We'll hang around for just a few minutes as we help answer anything else that anybody might ask and have a question on any one of the products, whether that's the Ultras, our cutting mats that go along with those, bags, totes.
Yeah, and we're always
minis,
around at support@cutterpillar.com to answer your questions as well. Yeah.
Swivels.
Lots of things today, you guys.
Flex accessories.
Lots of stuff. So the sizes on the glow light boards that you were asking about. So Betty, thank you for your question. There are 4 different light boards available in 3 different sizes. So the first size, the mini that we showed earlier, is about 10 inches by 13
Let's grab
inches.
them out really quick. We'll just put these all together so you can see each one of these.
So the mini is about 10 inches by 13 inches, which is just bigger than a size of paper.
Here is the Ultra. We'll do a top down.
Yep.
So this is the Ultra, which is the largest. This, let me zoom back out on this here so you can see, because I zoomed in here.
So the Ultra is the biggest at 19 by 26 in size. The next size is the one that Nathan's got right here, which is our premium, but the Glow Classic is the exact same size as the premium. That one is 13 by 19. So this one is half the size of the Glow Ultra. And then the mini is half the size of the Glow Premium.
Again, 1/4 the Ultra, half of the premium.
Yes. So those are the 3 sizes, but there are 4 different versions because the premium is portable. It has an internal battery. And the classic, which is the same size, have to be cut in.
Now,
has to be plugged in. There was another question that I
just want to talk about the
cord replacement on the mini.
Yeah. So really quick, just so you know, you can use any cord that has what we
USB-C.
call standard USB-A to USB-C or USB-C to USB-C. Ideally, the plug that you have in your wall does have this A outlet. So if you've lost it, there is not anything unique. This is just a 6-foot cable. So you can find anywhere from 3, 6, or 10-foot cables that actually have these same connections.
Yes. The only thing that you need to kind of make sure of a little bit when you're doing that is this little collar part here at the end. Sometimes these get really thick and they hinder how long this silver part is. So you got to make sure it's a little bit longer.
But it should be fine. It should just be.
We've had a couple of issues with that. I've heard that the Apple cords, the Apple USB-C cords have too much stuff right here. So don't get an Apple one. That's what I've heard. I haven't tried it myself. But this, it fits, the placement of it is right here. And so that will plug right here. And then your little power button is right there for the mini. And then there was another question. Does the swivel fit on the mini? Thank you for that question. It does not. That is the only light board that the swivel will not fit on.
We'll just show you here really quick, just as a general rule of thumb here. It's not going to fit.
Here's the swivel.
And here's the top down.
Yeah, it's just too big for the mini.
Won't rotate on there. So it's really meant to work. If you can see here, it works on the premium.
It'll fit on the premium.
Or Glow.
Or it will fit on the Ultra. Either of those are the classic.
Yep, great question on that one. What other questions do we have?
I think, yes. charging the mini doesn't work.
The
Samsung
mini-
does work. Yes, Keisha's right. The Samsung USB-C cords work really well. The Apple ones just kind of have a longer collar part right here, and so that makes it a challenge. Keisha's all about the Samsung. She likes to tease anybody that uses Apple stuff, so just ignore her. But thank you guys all so very much. Yeah, the cord will not be in the way. I will tell you, the only thing that sometimes gets in the way is where the power button is, right? So if you're working on something, turn the board around and work on it this way so the power cord is away from where you're working, because you'll flip it off by accident.
Another question has to do with, are you good at that one?
Yeah.
Next one has to do is, do you need metal plates for the magnets on the Ultra? Yes, you do. The Ultra itself does not have the plates. And so this is the ideal part. You're going to take those, slide them in there. You then can take the magnets themselves. Again, what we just did is I just slid that plate underneath there.
Yep.
Again, you can adhere them. So that's going to stick. Some people would adhere them to the back. Other people like those to be floating.
Yeah, you can either,
the
they're self-adhesive, those magnetic plates, so you can either stick it on if you want it, if you know where you want it to be permanently. I haven't done that because I use different parts of the board, and so I just kind of set it back there, and the magnets are strong enough to hold your stuff.
I was just pulling and moving.
Yeah, it'll move it around.
Plate. So plenty strong. That's what those are meant for.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Thank you guys so very much for sticking with us. Today was a long one. Today was our big one. Today is our kickoff of our 12 days of Christmas.
Any other questions again? Any other questions? Add it to the cart, check out of the cart, take advantage of the current discounts that we have.
Yeah. And this video is going to be live on our YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch it if you missed any of it as well. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Keisha and I will be together to show you another bundle and another
much fun.
Special. And how we use it and why we use it for the projects we're using it on right now. So that's pretty exciting. We're excited for that. If Keisha ever comes home from the beach, I think she delayed her flight. If she was saying she was still at the airport, I think she's trying not to come home. She does that every now and then. But we'll have more giveaways tomorrow as well. We'll have more projects, more products to show, all of that. So we're really excited.
Bundles are the best.
Bundles
Thanks again.
Best. Thanks for that,
Thanks for the generosity. Appreciate you being with us today. We're glad that we've been able to have a chance to give away what we give away. So.
Yeah. Super fun. Thank you guys all so very much. And we will see you back here tomorrow, 10 o'clock Mountain Time.
Tomorrow 10.
Tomorrow 10. Thanks so much, guys.